Hi guys, well this is gonna be a review video on this action camera. I've been using it quite extensively for the last 4 months, the summer season. I was mainly using it for metal detecting hunts, so this will be, I could give some advice for those metal detectors who are looking for a camera. Well, let's go ahead and start it. As you can see, I pressed the button, it started very quickly, a few seconds, and you can start filming, just pressing OK. I like that option a lot. As you can see, it's full HD, it has 720p, but I always get my videos in full HD. So I'll also put some videos, some sample videos, the ones I've took with this camera, so you can see the quality. What I'm not gonna get into the menu and all the function it has, because well, the best function that I think it has, it's well, I like the anti-shake digital image stabilizer, even though it's far from an optical image stabilizer, but it does its job a little bit. But I would not recommend walking and filming with it, as I found it quite noisy and quite shaky even with this anti-shake digital image stabilizer. So it's more for a still image capturing. What I like about it is that it has a focus function. You can actually focus the coins, your finds, so that's definitely a huge advantage for this camera. I'm not sure about the other cameras. Do they have this focus? Probably they do, but the only drawback this camera has with the focus is that it takes some time and some practice to know how to focus it quickly, because it takes some time for this this camera to focus the object, but after some practice you'll get a hang of it. As you can see, it's shockproof, waterproof, so there's definitely something you're looking for when metal detecting, as well as it has this aqua mode. I haven't actually used it, but I'm quite reluctant to use it actually, because I've been washing this camera over just running water, and when I opened this section where the card is, the HDMI socket is, I've noticed that there's a little droplets of waters, like a dew, not a little fog, not something that would harm the electronics, but still it was just running water. I don't know how it would do under pressure. But I have to mention that I bought this camera used, so even though it was not used very often, as you can see, it's pretty much in the shape I got, and that's one of the reasons why I don't want to use it underwater. It's because well, I'm not very I don't trust this mechanism very well, and when I do my beach hunts, I also use this silicone gel. You probably can use any silicone gel. I use it also on my metal detector. I put a little bit on the edges where the water might get in, and only then do I go hunting near the water or in the water. So I cannot say anything about underwater filming, because I haven't tried it. But if it would let a lot of water in the camera itself, it would probably be off the market. So it should do its job underwater, but I can't say because I haven't tried it at all. Okay, now for the battery is amazing. what I can say, you can have a lot of a lot of shots taken, a lot of videos taken, and the battery really holds out very well. This is one of the major advantages. You don't have to charge it every time you come back home. Probably it probably takes a few hunts to to go charging again. So that's definitely a huge plus for this camera. The design, I like the design. Though it's not the main thing that I was searching for. As for metal detecting, well, as you can see, it's not a mounted camera. It has a mount right here, so you can think of something, you know. But as I'm not a big fan of having a camera on my head or on my chest, just so I take it, I film it by hand, and well, you know, as metal detecting, it's quite hard to do to film with one hand and to retrieve a target with another. So it's more of a you won't it won't be very easy to do live digs, that's for sure. And it's more of a camera that's for, you know, as I said, still image filming. So that's that. The other one opens up the same way. It has a USB port that's very convenient for charging. You don't have to have a separate charger for that. And it also has rubber siding that does not allow the water to get in. But as I said, I cannot confirm its job, if it's doing its job or not. What I can say it's a major flaw of this camera design is the fact that sometimes you can get these ports opened accidentally. That happened to me once when I wasn't detecting. I was just taking it out of my pocket, and I probably just touched it somehow and it opened up. So that would be very bad if I would open it in a pocket full of sand or full of dirt. So what I do is I actually put a duct tape on this on these little switches, on this one and on this one as well, so that it would not accidentally open during the hunt. So that is something I think the Samsung would have done better, and that is something I would suggest doing for everyone who gets this camera, because I saw a video of a diver who accidentally opened this or that socket switch, and the result was the complete damage of the camera, and you have to throw it away. So I don't want to get dirt here, so I just put a duct tape. That's why it looks like it's haven't been used actually, because duct tape was all over here and here. For the conclusion now, all in all, I'd say it's a great camera for metal detecting. If you're not very eager to do only live digs, and you can just retrieve a target and film it afterwards on the field, so this is definitely a camera I would suggest getting, and it has all the functions you need for quality video taking, video shooting. It's definitely a camera I would buy again, but as I said before, you have to have in mind a few things like you need to check the water resistance of these sockets, and make sure that these don't open up accidentally. So aside from that, few design flaws, I'd say it's a very good camera for metal detecting, and I would definitely suggest getting one, as the price is also not as high as the other action cameras. So that's that, and I hope you enjoyed the review. You know, if you have a good signal, you gotta dig it. Check this out. It actually worked out pretty well. I think it's a it is a coin, and I think it uh, it should be Russian Empire. Yes, it says Nikolai II, and that's a good find. Well, quite a few rings I found today. There's another one. But as long as they're silver, I enjoy finding them. This what I thought was a coin. I'd actually bet for a medallion because it has this broken piece right here. I got a lot of earrings. They're probably most earrings I've ever found, 5. This one has a silver ear. All of them are silver. This one guy has a beautiful stone in it. This one has many beautiful stones in it. So that's the coin I just found. As you can see, there's not much to see. Only the tarnish. You don't want to rub it really badly. I don't want to scratch it, so I'll just have to clean it home with water. My guess would be it's somewhere Alexander II, Russian Empire, Kopek or 2 kopecks. We'll see about that. Good morning, guys. Well, today I decided to change my hunting area a bit. I'll try this city beach. I've hit it a few times before on this side and on the other side. Good morning. So it's round 2 for this beach. It's quite chilly. I got up earlier today. Got my batteries charged fully, and I'm expecting to have some good finds here. On the water should be pretty warm, and due to the other warmer days and yesterday when I was hunting, the water was actually warm, but the weather is like 10 degrees Celsius now. So I'll see how it goes, and I'll come back to you if I find something good.